Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a little bit of a haul for you today. I spent a little bit of time over on Scrapbook Your Joy, of course, the lovely online shop that is just over in Ontario, the province next to me. And of course, one of the things I absolutely love about Sandra's shop, well, there are a lot of things that I love about Sandra's shop, but one of the things that I love is that she does stock Cocoa Vanilla Studios and Rosies'S Studios, which are very difficult to get otherwise here in Canada. And she always gets them, and she gets them in good time. And then, of course, as you know, her shipping is just amazing. I mean, I order things, my pattern, I guess, depending on when I see her post things on Instagram, or when I get the email that there's new things in the shop. It often happens to be a Tuesday. So as soon as I get home from work, I place my order, and more often than not, it's here by Friday, so which was the case with this. So I got two collections. She received the Just Saying, and this one here, the Rare and Beautiful. I got a little bit more of the Rare and Beautiful because, of course, if you just look at this color scheme and these patterns and this type of thing, you recognize this definitely as my comfort zone in terms of colors, smaller patterns, these lovely minty greens and aquas, and the peach colors with some pops of black, which I love. So of course I was drawn to this very quickly. And I did check this morning before doing this, and most of the Rare and Beautiful is still in stock because, of course, things go very quickly. Sandra's shop is very popular, and her service is so wonderful that, you buy once and then you just keep going back for more. If you are in Quebec or Ontario, $75 will get you free shipping. And if you are in the rest of Canada and the States, $100 will get you free shipping, which is still, very reasonable. So let's have a look at this, because I know Christy is putting up a haul as well, because she got these collections as well, but she will be looking at them not quite as in depth, but definitely go over and see, because she always goes through the paper in depth and gives her impressions and what she might use it for. And I think she was leaving it to me this time to go into a little bit more detail in the die cuts, because she'll be going over Amy Tangerine's Brave and Beautiful in very much detail, because she's going to be the guest designer for Sandra in June with that collection. So now the papers come for each collection. There are always 20 sheets and 20 designs. So you get one of each design. They are one-sided papers. Rosies'S Studios are one-sided. They're a touch thinner, maybe, than some of the other collections, but they are a much lower price point as well. And they are still, to me, a very usable and very fine. I mean, this is not paper in any way. It's still, a very good weight and very usable. So you get 20 sheets, 20 design, and there are 3 foiled in there. So I'm going to go through the papers with you. I will then go through a few of the other bits that I got, and I will keep, as I always do, the die cuts and these tags, which are sort of like die cuts, for the end, if you would like to see those in detail, or if you would like to sign off because you don't need to. So let's look at the papers. These are lovely. This is a lovely small floral pattern. This would be a definitely could use as a background, as a half and half, as a 1/3, 2/3. But it's definitely, the pattern I think is small enough to use also as a background. And I do love black with pops of bright colors, so that's lovely. And then this, oh, I think maybe I have all of these upside down. Oh, this is cute. These are sort of like baubles, but all sorts, you know, home and some little florals and hand, love. This is fun. I like that. This I would definitely use as a chunk. I would not use this as a background, but as a chunk. And really, you could even, you know, fussy cut a few of these out or punch out a few of these little circles if you wanted to, a little bit of a sort of scattering, mix it in with a fun sequin mix or something. Oh, I should go over and find, when I come back and decide how I'm going to use this, because I'm not sure how I'm going to use this. We have a new class. Shannon from She's Crafty has a new class coming up. It starts mid-June, the collective, and it's about using our collections. And I know she will be using her Rosie's studio, and that was my first thought. Now, I'll have to see, because I also have some lovely pink fresh on its way to me. Maybe I'll let you guys choose. We'll see when we get there. Anyway, let's move on so you are not here until June. Lovely. This is a perfect background, little chevron, very in the nice dusty rose with a little bit of a peach undertone. And this is sort of like a little bit of a burgundy, I guess, and a paler pink. This is lovely for a background. Of course, another perfect background. So this will definitely be a background, a lovely pale. And this is more of a powder, dusty powder blue with just the tiniest little dots, points in a darker blue. This almost has a bit of a lilac lavender undertone to it. This could definitely be a background as well, but you know what? I think I see this as a diagonal. I would like to do this as a diagonal design. What do you think? Let me know down below what you think. This is, oh, geez. All right, let me move this up. Here's one of the foiled. Tiny little leaves. This is sort of an off-white, not a pure white, an off-white with the little golden leaves. This is lovely. Lovely hands, so the love sign, holding hands. This is lovely. I like that. This could be used for all sorts of things, and I definitely would like to get this on more than one layout. So I'm definitely going to use this in strips. I think definitely a 1/3, 2/3. For sure. Would it even go with, ooh, I don't know. That, when I decide how I'm going to use it, I will come back and match these up for you. Because, by the way, you know, I showed you last weekend those starting points. I'm loving that. I am absolutely loving that. We're going to continue doing that. This is lovely. I think this is fun. Just a little bit of a watercolor background in beautiful. Now, I find these colors nice and soft. So none of this is too bold. I mean, I do like the bold and the primary colors as well. But you know me. You do know that I love these. Not pastel. These are not really pastel colors because the tones, to me anyway, are not in the pastel family. But I just love this as a background. Oh, isn't this pretty? This reminds me of wallpaper when I was a kid that my grandmother would do. This is definitely, I love this. Beautiful background, perfect background. Ooh, I like this. Now this is more, oh, that's just such a pretty color. It's in the sort of darker dusty rose. That's just a lovely color. I love that, and that's definitely a background. Fun for craft. This, you know, I would do in my maybe Scrapbooking Passion album. I would use that in some strips. It's fun. Scissors and glue and ink and pens and brushes, paint brushes. Ooh, this is another very pretty one. This is definitely in a pink going towards magenta, but very toned down and subtle magenta. This is pretty as well, and just with all sorts of little stars and plus signs. Definite background here as well. Happy Mail. I love this. This is fun. This is fun. Ooh, photorealistic. Now, you know me and the photorealistic, although this one seems a little bit, you know, I think I would cut it because this is obviously the reflection. And if you look at it there, it's definitely photorealistic. But I think if you cut it, at least this part, I could definitely use. Now, you see, if I just did that, that just definitely, to me, looks like a lovely little watercolor. And I could use that as a 1/3, 2/3. And then this also could then just look a little bit more as a watercolor background. So I think that's what I would do with this, because I find this one might be a usable one for me. Lovely background, white with just a black sort of chevron. Pretty, pretty tiny little, very delicate and feminine floral. That is so, so pretty. I would definitely use that as a background and as a background that showcases. So I think I would do the background, do a photo more in a central sort of design here with lots of layering and maybe a little bit of vellum to showcase that beautiful paper. Peace signs. I love those. I quite enjoy them. There were some, you saw a couple of the layouts that I did with the Reaching Out collection, and that was a little bit, some call it vintage. Since that is more my generation, I'm not going to call it vintage, but I do love this. And then this beautiful, beautiful floral as well, which I would want to get on more than one layout. So we'll use definitely in some chunks. I think this could be fun as a diagonal and then some strips maybe, or a smaller diagonal. I could do like a one strip here and then do the rest in diagonal. We'll see. This could be fun to do a diagonal on a 6x8 in my Me, Myself, and I. These papers are just gorgeous. This collection, you will not be surprised, is definitely right up my alley. Let's just leave that here so you can keep looking at the colors. I got the Alpha, which is in black. It's a Puffy Alpha. It's bad. It's got a few little numbers, a fair amount of vowels, so I think I can do quite a bit for that. Very scripty, fun little Alpha. I got the chipboard. Chipboard about fun little paint palette here. Unique, create, yay in the middle here. She has fire in her soul, grace in her heart. Oh, I like that. Some little paint brushes. And then on the other side, just some frames here, and these would all pop out. Vintage number 10. Ooh, look at that. That's fun, a tiger. But I could still use this on a page about my Chopin, because he's a big fella, but I love that. There we go. So the chipboard. I got and I think the puffy dots, I think when I checked this morning, this might be the only bit of this collection that is sold out at this time. So if you want this, run and go and get it. But these are puffy dots, so there's some stars and hearts, so I love that in the beautiful, beautiful colors. These puffy word stickers, I got those also, was it in the Paige Evans? For some reason, I find I'm not using them. I need to make a concerted effort to use these. Dreamer, loved, unique, pretty, smart. So a lot of these, one of my grandnieces is graduating from high school this year. The other one from college is going on to university. Julia is going on to college. So I'm going to have some pages to do. Now, we still don't know what's going on here about prom. Oh, I feel so bad if my Julia misses out on prom. That would not be fun. But anyway, so definitely these would work perfectly for some of those graduation layouts and congratulations layouts onto the next step. There we go. So, and then I will just show you these two packages so that you can have a look. And then if you are interested in seeing them in detail, stay put. And if not, I will be able to say goodbye to you then. So there are 16, and they are craft tags, not as the color craft, but as in crafting, which is what we do. All sorts of different sizes. So you can see here, very, very usable. There's a few banners, journaling spots. So these are very usable. Some are a little large. That'll be interesting to see what I can do with them. But so the tags, and then the die cuts. My goodness me. Now, Rosie's Studios, in the die cuts, you always get 2 of each. So they are jam-packed. These, I'm telling you, if you have just a small budget, I would say you get the papers, the chipboard, and the die cuts. And quite frankly, you can do so much with that. And these are very, very reasonably priced. There are 2 of each, and there are 190 pieces in here. So you see, if you have a look, and there are all sorts, very versatile, a globe, a heart, a sun hat, a few of these fun little animals, cameras, so all sorts of different themes. And that's something else I like with Rosie's Studio. I find that they are quite versatile. So there you go. So if that is all you would like to see or need to see and want to rush over to the shop, off you go. Thank you for being with me. And if you would like to see the tags and the die cuts a little bit more closely, stay put. We are about to do that. Sorry for the crinkling. There we go. And you see the packaging, for sure, to me, this packaging is definitely usable, for sure. Like, look at that. That's absolutely usable. So there you go. So here are the tags. Now, some of these are large, but you see good journaling spots or tucking in. These are the larger ones. Then we have some that are in banners. I love banners. You know me and banners. So this would be fun. Yeah, see, that would be just interesting to just organize, popping out under a photo. You know, I like to do that under a photo block. So that would be something to do there. Now we're getting into some of the smaller ones. Lovely mint, fun shape. 2 of those. And we have this side in the sort of black and white. More library. So some, you know, a lot of these would be fun if you're documenting your reading. There we go. Yeah, I love these. These are very versatile. I think these are very versatile, and I'm going to definitely get some use out of those. Now, I mean, your own tags are easy to make. So this, you know, if you have a little bit more of a restrained budget, this is not necessary, but it's sort of like a fun little extra. Now, let's see where we are here. Ooh, there we go. And there are 2 of each of these, and there are all sorts of sizes and florals, and this fun little heart. Some are gold foiled. Brush. These, I love the little florals. They're very delicate and would be quite fun on a page. Some more florals. Aren't these pretty? Cute little birds. Oh, these are adorable. Some Happy Mail. A little purse. Ink. Celebrate You. Now, I'm putting the 2 together, so there are 2 of everything. These fun florals as well. Hearts. A little fountain pen. A little hearts. A little mannequin. If you're documenting if you're a sewer and you're documenting your sewer, just a silhouette or just some art. Coffee cup. grow every day, that you could be used, you know, for yourself, documenting yourself, your kid. It can be used in so many different ways, from the garden to your children to a more philosophical interpretation. Paper clips, fun little cage, more little florals. Oh, look at these. These cassette? I think they are. Isn't that fun? Ooh. Oh, the fun little tiger. See, he's over in the, oh, and then we have him. We have, oh, that, now that definitely gets on a Chopin page. That has him just lying down. That's so cute. Sun hat. Moon. Oh my goodness me, there's so much. Little bits and pieces. She shines. A smaller paper clip. Scissors. Oh, isn't that fun? Gramophone. Some more little words. Little tiny banner. That's fun. Little heart. Love your smile. There's some tiny little pieces in here as well. And there's the other coffee cup. Paint swatches. Oh, and these come apart. There we go. Lovely little heart. An owl. I love owl. I love owls. I don't know why. I just do. I just do. Heart, fun. And these come apart. Fun frames. Heart that goes over there. Gorgeous little butterfly. Some more birds. The other little heart. These are fun. The butterflies I find are a little bit different. They're differently shaped. They're fun. Moon, phases of the moon. More time. Oh, sorry about that. And then we have a little rainbow. Bicycle. These are lovely. Very, and all sorts of this. None that are too large and none that are really too small. This is oh, this is like a book. That's with some little Post-it notes in it. Isn't that fun? So inspire, perfect, a clipboard, some larger tags, the globes, record with in its sleeve. Again, these pop out. Some smaller pieces here. Oh boy, there's a lot in here. Boy, oh boy. I don't know if you're still with me. Fun little banner. Lovely little linen bag with a rainbow on it. Lots of Happy Mail. All of these little Happy Mail bits. These are fun. Silhouette. This camera, I love that camera. Don't you like that? It's got a little bit of gold foiling on it. I do love that camera. We're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. And a candle. Oh, these are fun. See, there's all sorts of, there's things related to crafting, to the outdoors, to taking care of ourselves. So, you know, rare and beautiful. I think the collection name says it perfectly. And then all these little bits that we've already seen, some little stars and things like that. So there you go, my friends. That is the rare and beautiful. I will put the links to Scrapbook Your Joy down below if you want to go over and get that. And I will see you back here very, very soon, probably tomorrow or maybe the day after, with the Just Saying collection. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.